This is the Wordlife show on Ujima Radio.
Ujima Radio. Write, send, and shout it out loud.
Hey, right, okay, so this is the Wordlife show, and we are back. And I am lucky to be joined by someone who has been smashing it in Bristol, doing a lot. You're going to see him at a lot of parties. You'll have seen him around. If you are on the music scene in Bristol, he's a very familiar face. And now I thought, it'd be a perfect time to interview and document and see some of the stuff you've been up to. So I got VVS Management in the house.
What's good?
Bruh, for this show so far, fire, man. The artists you brought along have been, yes.
Yeah, come on.
Bangers, bruv. Right, so, first thing about yourself. So, obviously you're from Bristol. I've known you from around for a long time, but what got you into management and music management and stuff like that?
You know what? It wasn't even planned. It was just one of them things where an artist had come to me and asked me to manage him. I did something for him. He asked me to manage him. It was over COVID times, lockdown.
Right.
So I didn't have really much to do. And I just picked it up from there and just it stopped.
Yeah. So over COVID times as well, I mean, that's got to be a hard time to manage anyone, right?
Yeah, I didn't really know much either. Like, I had a few connections, you know what I'm saying? So for that reason, I just thought, why not just see what I can do? And then from there, I'm here. You know?
Hey, bro, it's about who you know, it really is. And I think that's what it is, because a lot of the people who actually are some of the major players in the Bristol music scene, and artists, you know what I mean, good connected like that, it gave you a good stead on doing it, you know what I mean? I mean, is there any advice you give to people that's looking to do something that you're doing?
Boy, like, managing is not easy, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta know what you're doing. You gotta really be interactive with your artists. And like, I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. I don't really know what to say. It's just like
there's no easy strict guide, is there?
Nah, it's a team thing, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? But it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy at all. So yeah, man. But like, anyone that's trying to do it, man. Real talk. Don't hesitate.
You think it's worth doing? Do you know what I think? Honestly, we need more managers, less artists and everything like that. I think
but there's a few out there, man. There's few managements out there, man. Like, trust me.
Yeah, there are. Big up to those management. You know what I mean? Certain people like Jade, Phil, and stuff like that doing bits. You know what I mean?
He does his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
incredible. But if we had more people like him and more people like yourself doing that, it could only be good, because it's bringing people to the forefront. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
I mean the focus that not everyone's designed to be an artist. You know?
Nah, definitely not. Bristol needs to connect a bit more though, man. 100%. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, real talk, man.
Do you think there is a divide between?
Yeah, there's definitely division in Bristol, man. 100%. Like, people for some reason, Bristol's a bit of a weird city. No disrespect, but it is a bit of a weird city. I've realised that by doing this. But people just need to connect and come as one and just push. And trust me, you see a difference. Yeah, you see a big difference.
All right, so just so we can help break that down a bit and hopefully break that barrier down. You know what I mean? What would you say is the divide then?
I don't know what the divide actually is. It's just that I just know there's division. Is where people everyone doesn't really connect with each other how they should. I don't know what reasons there are, you know what I'm saying? I just do me, bro. So what I see, innit? You know what I'm saying? I hear, so it is what it is, you know what I'm trying to say? But that's what I can say, is just people should just connect more. As I don't know, in the last few years, I say Bristol's been trying to do the music thing a lot more than they have been doing before.
On a professional level.
On a professional level. So it just makes sense for everyone to actually, start connecting instead of dividing. You know what I'm trying to say? Because if someone helps you, if you're helping someone, it's helping you. You know what I'm trying to say? And you can just all push together. So yeah, man.
So you think basically people need to realise that helping other people makes you look like and puts you in a better position, yeah?
Yeah, 100%. Why, of course it will. You help someone, it will help you. You know what I'm trying to say? So yeah,
but do you think there is anything that the scene could benefit from? Anything in Bristol that now you've been managing artists that you feel is lacking? You know what I mean? Certain things that people could be doing or something.
Yeah, like development. Like, I'm starting to do artist development now. You know what I'm saying? With 2 producers / DJs, Koi and Mensa. And so if any artists want to be developed, like, hit me up, because like, we all got connections between all of us, and we add knowledge, and we just trying to help the artists develop themselves, because a lot of artists, they don't really know the logistics of music. They just feel like, oh, drop a tune and hope for the best, and maybe like put on Google ads or whatever. But there's a lot more to it than that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it's just like we're happy to just sit down and really like develop you as an artist, make you understand what you have to do as an artist. There's a lot more than you think, trust me. You know what I'm saying?
Loads that goes. It's a small part of like, making music. Is just a small part of getting out there and actually getting any money back from it and stuff like that. As well.
100%, man, 100%. That's it, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta be prepared to invest in yourself as well as an artist, man. You definitely got. That's one thing I feel like a lot of artists lacking. Like they hesitate to invest their money, but it's like if you want to be an artist, depends on how far you want to go in it. But if you really want to make it, then you better be prepared to put your money in, because it costs money. Like it costs money to like get somewhere. Like just videos, promo, marketing, you know what I'm saying? All of it just costs money, so none of it's free. So, yeah.
And I think any labels are now going to expect to see that you're doing that in yourself first before they're going to put money into you themselves.
100%,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, like you got to have some type of catalogue before you can expect them to take you seriously, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, 100%. And to have a catalogue, it costs money. Videos, all of that, you know, everything costs money, man.
So, and this is something that you're doing with your artists as well. You're encouraging and pushing them towards the development of that. So.
Yeah, no, my artists don't hesitate with that, but I'm just saying, for like, I just noticed in the Bristol scene, you know what I'm saying? Like they people struggle in that, and I understand not everyone's got money like that. I get it, but it's just prioritizing things. You know what I'm saying? Like if you really want to be an artist, put that money down for that instead of going out raving or instead of buying drip or whatever you want to do. Put it into your music. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
Everyone works. Everyone gets money, so yeah, just like
direct that money to
the music,
your dreams, and
it will happen. I just don't feel like people believe that it will happen. They feel like it's going to be a loss.
Like half step.
If you're talented, there's a lot of talent in Bristol as well. There's loads of talent in Bristol. So like if you're talented, like your talent's going to be seen and heard. You know what I'm trying to say? If you put the money in, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, there's no point in putting money in these little small blogs and that. You might as well put in the big ones. This bigger reach. So there's more chance.
How do you feel? Because there's an argument at the moment that people are saying, instead of putting stuff on, say, GRM Daily or these bigger channels and stuff like that, do you agree still with using them, or do you? Where's your
well, I would only use them for exposure. So it's like, if you got to use them, you have to use them because they are big platforms, so they will get you exposure. But don't always use them. Build your own following, build your own channel. You know what I'm trying to say?
A bit of both. Then.
Yeah, because obviously if you get like put 1 or 2 tracks, videos on like GRM or Mixtape Madness or whatever, it's gonna get more exposure, and if it gets the exposure you need, then it can be directed to your channel. So like use them, of course you gotta use them, you know what I'm saying? But
so say build up a fan base with them, but make sure you got the work there ready on your own page, so when they've linked on that and then they type in your name, they can find other stuff.
Don't put your whole catalogue on GRM or Mixtape and that, like you know, shout out to them though, like, but just don't put all your.
So you don't think you think they've still got some value? You don't think it's completely dead in the water and everything?
Of course they got value. It's all like down to numbers, isn't it? And they got the audience. So you know, the right track, you know, that you put it on there, get the exposure. You know, you're kind of using that, and then you're bringing it back to your own channel. Then but I believe that you should have your own channel and you should be making your own, like, you know, organic following and audience, you know what I'm trying to say? Because you got to remember, GRM are just people that's like just people that's going on GRM. They're not necessarily your follower. They're not necessarily following you or supporting you. They just like that track. If they're coming to your channel and they're, you know what I'm saying, and they're subscribing on your channel, then that's your following right there. That's what you're building. You know what I'm saying? So you got to kind of do both. You got to have the balance. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. So no, that makes complete sense, and that's still an advice. You are literally dropping gems for people out there, so take note. But now, honestly, I think that is what it is. You've got to have some control over your own, but use the other things out there to reel people in it, you know what I mean? That is a standard thing. But I think also, as you said, have people doing artist development like yourself that could push you into those situations and advise you the right way, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, 100%, man, 100%. Like, you know, as an artist, you got to kind of, you know, one thing though, actually, I'd say, like, a lot of people jumped on this drill thing and like, like, I don't know, like, it's a bit of a sad situation because people will jump on the drill thing and you're not really on this drill or whatever, like, you're gonna probably do certain things to make sure you're not capping, whatever,
right,
you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's not just drill out here, like, drills, I feel me personally, that I feel like drill's kind of like put a cloud over everyone. You know what I'm saying? Like where you think that's the avenue and that's the only avenue is not.
It's because like for last year it was kind of hype, I think. You know what I mean? But and I'm not trying to say it's dead.
There's some big drill like drill's good, but I'm just saying it's just like
I think it's dying out a bit.
It's gonna be a phase, isn't it? It's a phase. But I'm saying there's a lot of artists like I see in it a lot of artists like you're not like you're a talented artist. And you know you can do other things. You know what I'm trying to say. You don't have to talk about all that rubbish that's going on. You know what I'm trying to say. And you don't have to start activating in that sense.
But do you? So what you're saying is like you actually believe the drill music has encouraged people to have to do that who wouldn't have done it before?
Yeah, like obviously don't get twisted. The drill music is just another genre that's basically explaining people's lives, isn't it? Yeah. But I also on the flip side, it encourages people to like. Because it's a craze, it's fashion, innit? So it's encouraging people like, I want to do the drill, and then when they're doing it and people saying, you're capping, then they're gonna be like, all right, cool, I got to put a little work or do this or do that to make sure that I'm not capping, to show I'm not, and that's a sad situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, because there's a lot of guys, a lot of kids out here that's doing that, and but that's why us three is kind of starting this artist development. It's kind of changing, like breaking that cycle.
To try and
we can just break you down. Yeah, we can just literally just break you down and see like you're talented, cool. We can turn you into something. You know what I'm saying? And you might still do drill. It might be a drill type beat, but you're just not speaking about
them sort of
certain things. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah.
Okay, that's my positive then. Tell you, man. That's really deep still.
Yeah, man.
I mean, because like a lot of say artists you work with, I would say are like ends artists as well. You know what I mean? So I think it's
but not
it's
everyone
good.
in ends is like not everyone in ends is in that life. Like,
but no, like let's be real. Everybody likes different things. There's people are scared to be themselves. We like, you know what I mean? You should always have your personality. Some people like you can't be scared to be goofy over some stuff. You know what I mean? We're all humans, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. And
I think people they've got this, as you say, this cloud over us because drill and everything like that, where everyone's got to be like points and scoring a road stuff like that before anyone. Like the young audience at least seems to care. You know what I mean? It does seem like it's a youth thing to me. You know what I mean? Like you see in YouTube comments.
No, like
and
it
stuff
really
like
happens
that.
out. Yeah, it really happens out. Don't get twisted. There's really, you know, it really is active out here. But it's just like I said, innit? There's a crowd that you know who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Stabbings and shootings have always happened, especially in Bristol. But usually it was over something.
Exactly that, you know what
I mean? Not over music and points and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
It's all long, you know what I'm saying? Like,
this is it. It's not to say it didn't exist and it's not going to have existed because it always has.
Of course. And I like I said, I respect people's life and stories and whatever. You know, you're going to express it on music. I respect it. You know what I'm trying to say? But just you don't need to force it. You know what I'm saying? If you're an artist and you're into music, you could just like choose a different avenue. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? So like that's what I'm working on, innit? You know what I'm saying?
That's deep stuff. I wasn't expecting to go that way, and that's really impressive, bro. Right. Okay. So you booked two artists with you who I'm going to be interviewing and they're going to be performing. I mean, can you explain what's going on with their project a little bit? Obviously they're going to do that in their interview, but it'd be good to hear your perspective. Yeah, man.
Like, listen, Skeng and RXY, their chemistry when it comes to music is mad. So like, you know, it wasn't even a decision. They just naturally started building tracks together, making tracks together. So it's like might as well, you know, make an EP. The EP's hard, you know what I'm saying?
And he's got hooks and he's got hard bars. And
it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like two genres in one. You know what I'm trying to say? But it's like it's sick, bro. It's sick. Like, and that's dropping real soon. So yeah, look out for that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't telling you the release date, but it's gonna come real soon. Like real soon. You know what I'm trying to say?
Right. One more thing before I get you off onto this, because we got all this coming up and everything. We got loads of bangers to show. But I want your social media. Can you let the camera know where they can follow you and any artists if they want to get in touch for artist development? And you say that's an open thing to anyone as well. You know what I mean? Those are good, and you got sense.
VVS __ management _ LTD. That's my Insta. Hit me up, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're interested in getting developed, 100%, man. Like I'm there, so you can shout me anytime. We can make something happen. 100%, man. 100%. Well, I'm ready. We're working with certain artists already, so it's out there. But yeah, man.
All right. Was there any shout outs or anything you wanted to give while you're here, though, brother?
Shout out to the Bristol scene, man. Just keep pushing, and everyone just keep pushing, keep doing their thing. Like Pine, he dropped a freestyle the other day, man. Shout out to him. You get me?
Man. Did you notice who was the prison officer?
I seen that still. I seen that.
That was a joke today still. Big up Pine, man, every time.
100.
Yeah. Hey, bro, thank you for coming through. As I said, I know you come through mainly to focus on the artist, but I thought, why are you here? I had to kidnap you, get an interview done.
Yeah, 100%.
Only made sense because, as I said, I see you doing positive things out here. That artist development thing is great. I also, as I said, that angle as well, trying to push people away from that stuff. I can't encourage that more. As I said, that's something I've been trying to work with. And certain artists, we find come studio, they're just on the hype. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's not that we don't like the hype sometimes. You know what I mean? It's just it leads somewhere.
Also, sorry to cut you. Also, I want to shout out to my guy Mooley, man. You get me? Like, he'll be out soon, man. Don't watch that. He's got a lot coming. You get me?
Okay. Yeah. Shout out to Mooley, man.
Mooley's work rate is 10.
Right.
Trust me, he's a good artist.
Hey, well, when he's out, we get him in.
Yeah, 100%, man. 100%.
All right, man. Well, I'm gonna get into the next track. Yeah, and we're gonna leave this. But yeah, we'll be back. We're gonna do an interview with RXY and Skeng, and then we're gonna get into the live performance part at the end of the show. So it's all mine. All right. So this is the Wordlife show. And we're out.
Yeah, man.
Check this.
I'm in a cheese car, part mine off. I'll tell a guy can't try me. I was out there in the pouring rain like DI. Now I'm on a free flight cause I got to work in sunny Spain. I'll tell a guy can't find me. I'll spin a rap on a rap or grind me. I wanna be cheating for ice creams, man can't hype G. Come then find me.